Alright, so I'm gonna finally introduce you to my new daily driver, even though I've been driving it for a few months. I nickname all my vehicles, at least for the most part. It took me a while to figure out this one. I always name my vehicles, a girl's type name. I don't know why, just always have. But this one, I'm not doing that. I gotta figure out a different name. So, nicknamed this one Duke. Duke the Uke, or Duke the Yukon. It's a 94 Yukon, GMC Yukon. Has now 190,000 miles on it, but it's in pretty damn good shape. I think it's got the air shocks in the back, which, yippee. I recently bought these taillights pretty cheap. So taillights are newer, a lot better than the old ones. You couldn't even see the old ones, they're horrible. Oh, it's locked. This one I think has the older style 5.7 in it, which I don't feel like popping the hood right now, not a big deal. I also got these weird looking almost LED running lights or blinker lights. Kind of fake ones, but they worked. And they're better than the other ones I had on it. The interior in this is a little dirty now, but the interior is really nice. Oh, come on. Yeah, really nice. Before I had it, had this horrible radio in it, which I'm not a big fan of. Aftermarket radios. I like stock stuff, but the stock one for this was here. And actually, I think I have it on the ground here. Hold on a second. Yeah, here it is. That was part of the stock one. But for this to work, this is just like a little head unit type of thing. For that to work, it had to have, I think, the actual stereo FM thing within it. There's like a module inside of it that then hooked up to this, which was either what used to be here was like equalizer, tape player or something. Well, it didn't have that, so I couldn't get the other one to work. So I aftermarket got that just so it looked better because I didn't like the other thing. This CD player actually came out of the Geo Derby car that I got, and it works good. And it actually, like LED type things on it, or whatever, the lights that are on it are red, so this vehicle is maroon red, the interior is red, so it actually worked out good. I had an issue with all of the lights in this. The LCD screen is fine, but all these lights didn't work. I went online forever to try to find what the heck bulb we use, because there's 3 bulbs in it, and you can't get them aftermarket from like a dealership or anything. It's, the bulbs go bad, you want it to work, you gotta get a whole new unit, and I'm cheap and I was not gonna do that. Did a whole bunch of research and a whole bunch of stuff. Finally figured out it's a T3 bulb with an 8mm base, and they're a little small compared to the original ones, but they fit in there fine, and these work great. Actually, yeah, there you go, you can kind of see. So they work good, and now I'm happy with that. But yeah, this thing runs a lot better than it did when I first got it. Drove it home with like an hour and a half home, drive home. It didn't seem to idle very well, and it just seemed doggy. So I got new plugs for it and a cap and rotor, and it still burns oil. It's got a lot of miles on it, but it runs a heck of a lot better than it used to. And I lucked out, and this thing has remote start, so that's why it's my winter beater. Let's see if it works. It should. Maybe. I was having issues with it before. Oh no, it don't want to work. Well, I'll just start it regularly, I guess. Actually, I can put you guys down. I got a little stand. Well, yeah, there you go. It works good. It's definitely doing me good. So, it's a little dirty now, but that's why it happens when you drive in Michigan. All the salt's gonna kill you. But yeah, there it is. 94 Yukon. Current daily driver. I don't really have any plans to do anything else to it. I have a visor for it, so that'll go. The cab visor will go on there at some point, but gotta fix the roof because the roof leaks every once in a while, which is common with the older vehicles, at least this year, these style years. Yeah, that's really about it, I guess. There's really nothing special about it. And we'll see you in the next one.